So dancing strawberries this morning. Hey, good morning, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. It's about 7:53. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm going to do a lean coffee in Iowa. Go sitting on that and enjoy hanging out with people from Iowa who like Agile by playing this morning. So I got to keep moving. I got like 6 minutes. So this show will be short and to the point. And the topics are micro demos or micro reviews and having a stable team. And the stable team goes to this whole, I'm holding strawberries up here for my iPod, my podcast listeners. Got some giant strawberries on this side and a little tiny strawberry on this side. And we're going to talk about why are you showing me strawberries, Greg? Because this relates to a stable team versus an unstable team. We're going to talk about that a little bit. So first off, I also want to thank, we have new visitors. I don't know if I said it earlier in Japan. So we have some new podcast listeners in Japan. So hi, Japan. It's been a while. Welcome aboard. And so what's the micro demo? So the other day, I should talk about the show. Why we do the show? Anyway, it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. This is our 625th episode. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. So you can bring value and bring giant strawberries versus little tiny strawberries to your customers. Do it in a way you're not working crazy hours to get there and killing yourself over it. Managing your time so you can have fun with your family, get home to your family and friends, have fun in the office and fun at the work. So that's why we do it. We do it so you can enjoy life, right? More than just, let's put more code out there. We need more stuff. No, that's not what we do. Anyway, so micro demo or micro review. What is that? So it's funny. I had to do my own classic thing yesterday. And when you get this mindset of agility, you don't worry about doing it. So rather than talk, I was meeting with some executives. Rather than talking about what I did and where we're at and all, I said, you know what? I just finished putting this part of the mural. I was making a mural board to do an OKR workshop. If you don't know what OKRs are, they're objectives and key result workshop. So I'm building a board pre-prepped up with stickers for every one of them, from an objective, a key result, and if you want to call it an initiative or whatever you do to make the key result occur. So I'm building up a board, have some slides from my deck that explains what OKR are, all on the same mural board. And I started laying out for one of the objectives that the management already did and get ready for the subsections. And I said, you know what? I said, do you want to see, can I just share where I'm at so you can take a look where I'm at and give me some feedback, a quick feedback loop. So it's like a micro review, quick feedback loop with my stakeholders. How am I doing? So they looked at it and they had questions. And the question was like, can you export it? And I go, well, I'm pretty sure you can export it, but I don't know how they installed it, so maybe not. So that's a good question. So before I went on and developed the whole entire board, there was another little feedback loop saying, we want to be able to take this information rather than just build it and be able to import it into like Jira or Jira Line or something they're using. I'm like, well, okay, it's a good question. I don't know the answer. So I did a quick couple of tests. I could export it. There is an add-on that the organization hasn't integrated yet to go straight into Jira, but what I did is I sent an email out to them. However, I can export it as text, put it in a spreadsheet, and then import it. So there is a workaround. It's not the best workaround, but it works fine. But when I did it, I realized I wanted to, because of the format of the export, I wanted to add some more descriptors to the story or the cards, so I can find them and how they are linked to each other in output. So that's a perfect example of a feedback loop, a little micro demo, micro review with the stakeholder, with the customer, getting that information. So before I code everything up on this board, I got a quick little feedback on one aspect that made me change my entire board, my entire Mural template. So, or my mural, I want to use mural. Change the template, right? So that's a classic example. You need to get your teams into that mindset where they don't have to wait till they're done. They can take their stuff that's in dev that they're coding and share with other people why they're coding it. Just make sure they're on the right track. And that's a micro review. And we should be doing them all the time. People are too scared to do it, but they should be doing it all the time. And that's actually something I'm writing up, and I'm going to share with all my Scrum Masters an example where I, the Agile coach, did this micro review and got feedback loop to give them example what it is, right? So it's nice to show that even I do the micro reviews sometimes, right? So, okay, so that's that topic. Now, the other topic I wanted to talk about stable teams because I got a meeting in like 1 minute. So my wife has been typically tearing up the strawberry plants every year and repotting them. Last year we didn't because of COVID. We just let them grow. So what's funny, this is what we usually got. A little tiny strawberry. They're really good. They're fresh in the garden. But this year, because we left the plants alone and didn't try to reorganize the plants, we got a giant strawberry. I actually got a whole bowl. And I got a picture. I'm going to put it on Instagram. But we got all these big strawberries compared to what we were getting, these little guys. This is classic. This is just like in Agile and Scrum, where in the old project manager world, everybody would change out people for what the work is, put new people on and stuff like that. What you really want is leave it alone for a while and make it a stable group so they can build bigger, better products versus little tiny products that you think, oh, we delivered a little product. But you could have these giant strawberries, which are really good, by the way, if you leave it alone and let it grow for a year or two, right? And develop as a self-organizing structure. So I just thought I'd share this. It's just interesting. And I did take a picture of the big bowl of strawberries, and I actually took when they're growing. I was like, these are big plants compared to what we normally had. And they're growing. It's funny. I go to a strawberry farm, and the strawberry plants are like huge. And I'm like, how do I get? It's because they let them grow every year, so they get bigger roots. The bigger roots, the bigger the plant, and the bigger the strawberries. So it's a good year for strawberries. We're getting some good taste. They're really so much better than the store. By the way, they're just 10 times better than the store strawberries. But so this is what you get when you let your team sit and grow with each other and learn how to work together. You get a bigger, better product. So that's what I have for today. I want to wish you a happy day. Give us a thumbs up if you like the show. Ring the little bell so you know when we go live, because like you can see today, we didn't do the 5 a.m. We did it like almost 8 o'clock, and I have to go to a meeting. So have a great day, and see you tomorrow. Enjoy. Keep listening to this podcast. Share. Because every share we get more listeners. All right, take care. Bye. And tomorrow's Fortune Cookie Friday. Don't forget Fortune Cookie Friday.